Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Warehouse. It's a special one today, but we'll get into that in a second. I am Brogan and I am with Mike.
Good morning everybody and welcome back. It's always nice to stream during a pump.
Yeah.
And with that...
It is a special someone's birthday today. Hold on, wait.
I thought you were going to play the song.
Oh, yeah, well, we didn't really have a keyword for that.
No, the keyword was at the start of the stream, you were going to play the song.
Alright, that's it. I played 4 seconds. And I tried to get to the best part, the part where you recognise it, but it wouldn't be too long where we'd get, like absolutely manhandled by copyright.
So
hopefully that's good.
What day is it? Monday today?
Yeah, my classes frozen.
Monday, the 2nd of October.
Yep.
I am Mike. I'm with Brogan, as he's just said, or Hollywood. Today we have 3 projects we're going to look at, and then we're going to do the news. We're going to look at Bitcoin. Now, bear in mind, we did the news articles and we did the token about 12 hours ago, before the pump. So we're looking at $40,000 Bitcoin. How close are we to that? Well, we're a lot closer than we were 12 hours ago. We're then going to look at Lunar Classic. Is anything going to save Lunar Classic? We're going to have a look at the news about it, then the chart, and then we're going to look at Veracity. Veracity, I have made a video about Veracity before, many months ago, and we're going to have a quick look at it. That's also been pumping, so we've managed to find, well, there's nothing we could have looked at today that hasn't. Then we're going to look at some news about regulation, Dreary O'Leary, and Iron Man T, the dad joke of the day. Then we're going to have the quiz at the end in about 45 minutes' time. But before then, Brogan, can we just savour the moment? Can we go to the chart and let's just savour what's on you?
Right. I know, it's beautiful. I mean, even on the 12 hour. Oh, sorry, not 24 hour. Sorry. I think I throw it dry.
It's not the fact that you've got a nut in your mouth.
Not at all.
So how are the charts?
It's looking good. Well, before we can get onto that, because let me get back to there we go. Before we get into that, we have to do ritual, obviously. So we're gonna have to go over dominance. 49.4% of Bitcoin. Surprise. 18.6% of Ethereum. Nothing's really changed. $1.12 trillion market cap though.
Yeah, you've got a different number.
I'll refresh my page.
Mine have changed. Let me hit refresh. Yeah, there we go. I'm with you now.
I refreshed about 7 times, so it should be on the same page now.
The Bitcoin dominance has gone up nearly 0.5%, Brogan, in 24 hours.
Yeah. Right,
which is pushing towards 50%. So that has moved.
Hefty. Very good though.
Yeah.
Volume 36.
Volume's not that high though, really.
No, but it's
considering the pump we've just seen, 15% from a Sunday to Monday isn't awful high. But what I want you to do now is I want you to have a look at the 24-hour gainers.
I've gone onto it. So, Bitcoin SV.
Yeah.
12.88% in 24 hours. Thorchain, you'll never not see Thorchain in this. It's either on the 24-hour low because it's only down 1% because everyone else is up, or it's up a drastic amount. 12.70%. Even better on the 7-day. We'll get into that though. Solana, 12.36% up. Pretty crazy.
Now, what's interesting about that is we covered Solana on Saturday,
right?
Didn't we? In fact, look at the top 10. We've looked at Stacks, Render, Solana, Thorchain, Polygon, Sui. We've looked at most of the gainers today, but that doesn't mean we don't pick some bad eggs.
No, yeah, we have an extra, the 100 century egg. Yeah. We have one of them in our basket. Yeah.
How many stable coins are going to be in the bottom 10 gainers?
Ooh, I reckon. Let's just go 5. 5. I can be 5 in the top 10. Okay.
All right. We've got BUSD, USDD, DAI, True USD, Gemini USD, Tether Gold, Pax Gold, and then we do have a couple of small losers.
You got Maker, which seems to always be losing.
Yeah.
Every time we go on the charts.
Even though it's up 30% in a month, it's always there.
I know it's always
you know what? It must have some kind of stealth pump.
Right, yeah, which you don't realise. Yeah, exactly. Like a like that one, you can see it right there. Boom, 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 boom. That.
And Chainlink.
Yes.
Now, the big thing about Chainlink is, as we said last week, it's reached its channel high, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Which was $8 and change.
Mm-hmm.
So everything pumped, but Chainlink hasn't broken out.
No.
Now, because of the pump, I don't know whether Chainlink is going to come back down to $7 or $6.90 or whatever it might be. Because if we keep pumping, you're going to tell us in a minute.
Have I drawn a graph of Chainlink, or is it on your account?
Don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I am not sure. But anyway, we can't spend too long on this because we need to get on to show. Otherwise, you know what will happen? We're going to be here in an hour's time having not.
Yeah, as we normally always are.
So let's go on to $40,000 Bitcoin. So as I said yesterday when I made the show, 26.9 or 27 dead on. And I like finding predictions because a lot of the time they are moon maths or they are depressed people or whatever it might be. So why does this guy and this, by the way, $1,000 by the end of the year.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah. So why does gentleman or lady think we're going to do that?
Let's get into it. Semol Faletti, so be that man or woman or anything in the range. Bitcoin has recorded an overall positive price movement in the last week, gaining by 2.39%. According to data from CoinMarketCap, Premier cryptocurrency suffered a slight dip between Tuesday and Thursday, but soon rose to Friday. On Friday, traded above 27,000 again. Meanwhile, in celebrating the new month of October, popular crypto analyst Michael Van de Poppe has predicted an incoming bullish run for Bitcoin in Q4 2033. Oh, okay, right. Based on certain predicted events. Right, so we're talking about 10 years from now. Okay, so let's see what they reckon 10 years from now. On a post on X on October the 1st, Michael Van de Poppe welcomed his 667,000 followers to October with much optimism towards the Bitcoin market, renaming the month as Uptober. Right. That's the math. That's where it is. That's the reasoning. It's no math. It's because it rhymed.
You know, but this is the thing, isn't it? It's like November could be Downvember or Upvember or Sidevember. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
You could down or left or right.
Yeah, up. No, it doesn't. It just doesn't happen. Stupid.
You know, the only one that I do like in financial terms, there's a thing called a Santa rally, and basically in the stock market, over the period of 1st of December to 31st of December, most years price goes up by about 1%.
Yeah.
Stock market. But the Santa rally makes not up December.
No, not at all.
Go on, what's he for himself?
So I'm just gonna read it out. I've skimmed ahead to try and analyze his reasoning, and I want you all to try and figure out his reasoning from this because I'm having a hard time. Interestingly, Van de Poppe's optimism extends beyond October to the whole of Q4 2023, as he predicts Bitcoin could attain 40,000 before the year runs out, albeit the prediction is hinged on the occurrence of certain events. So this is reasoning. Welcome to October. Welcome to Q4, which is leading towards a great quarter, potentially fueled by ETF approvals and the pre-halving rally. Potentially Bitcoin to 40,000 is reasonable.
We're not going to get any ETF approval this year.
So that's out the window already.
They're going to be approved next year, probably next January, if not then next March. Even the SEC said that it's going to be next year. Even BlackRock, people like that, have said next year. And obviously 3 or 4 months ago, we didn't know this. We all thought, maybe we'll get them by the end of the year. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's hopium.
And the Santa rally is what you're talking about. Is a pre-halving rally, yeah, it's the same thing. But there's also the Santa rally. So basically, I'm giving reasons at this point.
Yeah.
So basically, all we have is like a Christmas rally.
Yeah, basically.
And we have to go from 28,000 to 40,000.
Yeah. Now, what's our prediction? Our predictions are 30,000, 32,000 by the end of the year. We said that in January, right? Now, if we come in 29,900, 30,000, I think we should claim a moral victory on this channel over all of these so-called experts that have predicted £100,000 by November, or $100,000 by November.
Yeah.
Anyway, so move on. So, what are the charts telling us?
Or Bitcoin. Looking strong. Now, I like to draw the charts because I like to know exactly what's going on. I'm not saying I don't know what's going on, but the bear bull market, right? Bull market support, but I don't use this.
Yeah.
I think it moving averages. It goes off.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So it has moving averages, and basically, if it goes above the lines, it's a good thing. Right. So along those lines.
Yeah. Right. The bull market support band forms major resistance or major support.
Right.
If you are below the bull market support band, it is impossible to get above in the short term. It takes a long time to get it.
Right.
If we're in a bull market, use it like a springboard, so it bounces off the bull market support band to go higher. So if you look back, chart in front of you there, you look back over the last
Can't do that.
2 years.
I
Okay.
can duplicate the page. Actually, hold on.
You can see it right there in front of you, on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Look at where it bounced off the support band and shot up. You see that?
Yeah.
Right. And it did it there.
And did it here down here.
Yeah, but don't worry about that. It's a springboard effect, right? Now, when it falls below the bull market support band, it's like being trapped under a sheet of ice, right? And it takes a long time to break above it. Now, what's important now, people to understand, is we don't want the price to shoot up to 30,000 today, tomorrow, or the day after. We want it to bounce off the support band. So we want it to come down a little bit and bounce. Because if we don't, what's going to happen is we're going to fall through it again.
Yeah.
And we'll be back $26,000 and change before you can say Happy Halloween.
Happy birthday.
Right? So we're above it now. How far above it now are we? What's the top level of the bull market band?
It's like, hold on, let me make this bigger. I'll be able to see. It's something like 28,113. We're at 28,399.
It's 28,133.
Top of it, the red one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 28,104.
Right. So we need to hold 28,100 as support to move up.
Right. Okay.
If we get 27,876, we're going to crash down. Right. So that's why it's so important.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Well, do we have any bullish divergence? Do we have any?
Yeah, I was looking at the thing. I mean, we had some here, between the 11th and 31st. But this was ages ago, so there's not really much talking about it. But if you look at it from here, it went boom and then what happened right after? Oh yeah, it went up. Right. So it could be attributed to the bullish, but no, not of recent. No.
Right. Okay. So there's nothing on the chart. Are we overbought?
Well, we're on the really high upper end.
We're massively overbought.
We're on the very high upper end.
Right. So what we need now is we need to cool off.
Yeah.
Because we don't want the bulls to become exhausted. They've done an incredible job where we are.
Yeah.
This is not what I've expected. I've expected downward movement.
Yeah.
23,000, 20,000. I've been predicting that all September, and I said we'd rally by the end of October. Well, we're a month ahead. So what percentage are we now away from the next level of liquidity?
What, the grey?
Where could we go from here? Where's the next pocket go to?
Oh, hold on, let me go to the other one because this one's terrible. This is the problem when it pumps. They all are on the bottom of the price, so there's no talking about it.
Okay,
but yeah,
right.
There's no
Move on then, because I don't want to run out of time, and we've got a couple more things to go to. We've got Lunar Classic.
Yep.
And so, have you got the article? Do you want to go through the article first before before we speak about about it?
Terra Classic, the $1 valuation challenge and the path forward. In the fast-paced and ever-evolving world of cryptocurrency, Terra Classic has made a remarkable entrance onto the stage, grabbing the attention of investors and enthusiasts alike. Its recent performance has been nothing short of impressive, boasting a substantial 7-day price surge of 13%, and a jaw-dropping 323% spike in the past 24 hours. Wait, what? Yeah, despite these astonishing gains, to attain the... Is that wrong? Maybe it's not. I don't know. The journey to attain a $1 valuation remains a complex and challenging endeavor, primarily due to its colossal circulating supply. Yeah, it's like Zimbabwe dollars. It's like you're never gonna get the Zimbabwe dollars to an actual dollar in valuation. That'd be crazy. Terra Classic's recent exploits in the crypto market cannot be denied, but there is a significant hurdle standing in the way of its aspirations to reach the coveted $1 value. Its extensive circulating supply. At present, Terra Classic boasts a staggering 5.8 trillion tokens in circulation, presenting a formidable challenge for those eyeing that elusive dollar mark. Yeah, that won't happen. So you'd have to get $5.8 trillion worth of valuation then if you translate that.
So just to put that into context, that is 5 times the total value of the combined. Now, even if we get to, so I think in total, the total market in the next bull run, in my opinion, is going to be somewhere between 6 and 9 trillion in total, and that's 2 years from now, and that's So they're expecting Terra Classic to what, double that?
Yeah.
I mean, so I wanted you to go through the charts on this because I want. This is an example of where, and it's a good learning exercise. When people look at prices, they'll buy Terra Classic, say, I'm going to buy it now because I get to $1. And that's what they're sold. Yeah? So I'll say to you, listen, Brogan, you've got to buy this fraction.
You buy million of these now.
Yeah, you're going to be a millionaire.
You know, that's going to cost you $6 or $6. But guess what, right? So nobody looks at, no one looks at everything. Like you just said, what is it, 5.8 trillion?
It have to get to $5.8 trillion. Like I said, even like 5 times of the entire crypto valuation as a whole right now would have to, it would be 5 times more than that. It's like, what?
Exactly. So 2 things have to happen for this to ever become a reality. Token burn of 90% of their token.
Yeah.
Right? It would then need to come down to somewhere in the region of about 700 billion tokens, which would then give it a valuation of $1 billion, right? Which is still remarkably high, don't forget. And then second, Terra Classic would need to create one of the greatest blockchains ever.
Yeah, they need to have the biggest reason, like they need to have bigger than anybody else combined, a reason to use their system.
Exactly.
Or a third option is the United States dollar absolutely plummets to a world unbeknownst to anybody else, and that $1 now equals like 10 pennies in the United Kingdom. That's the only way I see it going. And on the pile to pile it onto the fact that you need like 97% of all tokens be burnt.
Just to get it within range. Yeah. So the big lesson here is whenever you look at a token and you see a price which got 4 zeros after the dot, always go and look at circulating supply. It's really important. And then say to yourself, will Luna D ever become a $5.8 billion blockchain?
I think you used that joke before, haven't you?
No, that's jokes. Chain was created. But it's nice to say along those lines. Right. You do the charts while I drop a bot.
All right. I don't have a lot. I mean, because the unfortunate part about a huge upwards momentum is the fact that the volumes don't seem to catch up too well. And we do have something though, so I could talk about that. But the majority of everything is on the lower end, which makes sense because we've completely gone past it now. Like we were like, we haven't actually done something too crazy. We've just gone up. We haven't got up a tiny bit. But one thing. I mean, this is already past. I like to talk about divergence when it's actually happening. Although I saw this and I just wanted to point out towards, because this is hidden for the bull.
So we've got hidden divergence.
Yeah, I mean, but I was just explaining that this was like 3 days ago, whatever it was. So it was for the up and coming prices. But I just want to talk about it because it's actually complicated to think about like hidden divergence, and there's not a lot of places which explain it in a really nice way. But it's basically the continuation of movement. So when you have an obvious divergence, it like when like the bull, if the price has lower lows and the RSI has higher highs, for example, that's when it flips its movement, obviously because the price is going lower lows, so it's obviously going down. But when you have that situation, it flips. But in this situation, when it's hidden or when it has like what you'd think would be the opposite, it's just a continuation of its movement. So you see it's going up over this period of time. It has this this like divergence. It'll carry on going up, which we saw. But on the factor of price, it obviously with pretty much everything we look at what is being insinuated from the volume is extremely high support levels or extremely strong support levels. Nothing on the upper end. There's something you could probably salvage out of this value at 6444, which is like basically like point nothing of 4 cents. So we've not really got much on the upper end of data. I mean, we have some over here, but it just gets weaker and weaker. So we could see us going up more, and that's the thing. When you don't have anything on the upper end, we saw that. I said the same thing like last time. I did TA, is that when you have so much on the bottom end, whether it be there's no data or not, there's just nothing for me to talk about on where we could see it going up to as a price level, because there's just nothing to actually back up any claims. So the price is now, it's not let off into the wind. It's like a train track, and the train door on the train's been open, and you're standing in the doorway. At any moment, you could fly out the train, but you're not flying out the train right now. So that's my TA.
Okay, right. So we've got Let's just recap.
Drop price levels.
Right. Wait. So we have bullish divergence. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right. So if bullish divergence, look at the next move up.
Well, I'm saying this was a while ago, so I think we've probably seen this already. I just want to point out.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but we broke out of the area we're in of Fibonacci, and we're now in the green. So if there's no volume, I'll just go off the Fibonacci. Then we could see 6731, and we're at 6408. We could go up to that.
That's another 5%, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just going to say that to be safe, because obviously there's the glaring point of 6091, which is like 5% down, which is a giant support. We're not going to go any lower than that as of the data we see right now. But on the upper, there's not a lot of volume for me to go off where we could hit. So I'm just gonna go Fibonacci basically and say 5% upwards is where we can see this guy.
25 past. Right. Let's look at Veracity. Now, Veracity isn't so much as a news-based article, news-based thing. It's more a case of, and just to explain very quickly why you have a little rest, right? So when we do this hybrid show, we normally look at news articles and then look at the token and the price action. And then one of the projects we will look at, rather than we'll look at the website, explain to you what the project is. That way, when somebody mentions Lunacy or Veracity or TUI or whatever it might be in the background, at least you know what's going on. So Brogan's going to bring up the Veracity website, explain in about a very brief overview of how it's going to work, and then we're going to look at price action. Now, as I said, start of the show, it's very difficult to it's very difficult to do this. You can't do that. So we're going to have a quick look at that. Then we'll look at the price action. As I said, before these pump, we were looking at these tokens. So he'll take you through that. Then fully done in about 25 minutes.
All right. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Take it away. So Veracity, what I want to know from Brogan is, what is it? How does it work? How does it make, as in, what's the revenue model? And then we'll price it. So what is Veracity?
Right. The new standard in these words, which are cycling through the VeriViews ecosystem and the Veracity's patented POV module, we're transforming the black box ad fraud industry. Oh, ad fraud. Oh, okay. Veracity is an open ledger ecosystem bringing trust and transparency to digital advertising and payments. Our community, yeah, our roadmap, perfect. So what are we doing? I'm not looking at that right now. Is there any? Okay, well, let's go over views. By 2025, advertisers' total loss to ad fraud could skyrocket to $100 billion. But there's a solution. VeriViews is the most powerful, transparent, auditable advertising ecosystem for preventing ad fraud based on open ledger principles. So VeriViews is powered by Proof of View. VeriViews is an open ledger advertising ecosystem built around Veracity's patented Proof of View fraud identification technology, with transparent invalid traffic tracking for publishers and auditable campaign statistics for brands. VeriViews is the most powerful and auditable solution for preventing ad fraud. So I assume, is it ad fraud something along the lines of, you get ads displayed on the website and the people lie about how many people are looking at the ads?
Anti-fraud, anti-bot system they have in place. Stop bot ads, bot generate the ads. Right. That's number one. Then it has its own wallet. Well, right? Yep. Its own wallet has some level of retrievability.
Right.
So there's like three parts. The most important is anti-fraud.
Yeah.
The second is the wallet.
Okay.
And there's also, as a streamer, kind of like dream to earn.
Right.
So
interesting. Okay. Yeah. We'll go through this then. VRA is Veracity's ecosystem token used within the VeriViews advertising stack for funding ad campaigns within the Ver wallet, and as the basis for VeriPay. VRA is a single token with a multitude of utility. What is VRA's role within the ecosystem? VRA is essential for powering our advertising stack. Yeah, I'm not watching the video. Buy, hold, and earn rewards in VRA. VRA is essential for powering our advertising stack. We've already said that. Okay, fine. So you can stake it.
Yeah.
And earn. Brilliant.
You can stake it. I think they have a buyback policy in place which keeps the buy pressure up. They have, don't know if they have a burn mechanism as well. So basically, this is people like us that want
right.
and earn a revenue, and also for viewers to be able to what, same way that you would on YouTube or anywhere else. So that's what it is in a nutshell.
Right.
And also, the one other thing that is Veracity actually signed a deal with Damex Gibraltar to provide a Veracity debit card or Veracity credit card, probably a debit card. That only went live a couple months ago. So they're doing big things.
Huge.
Now, it has pumped an awful lot. So I don't know what the charts show you.
Yeah.
So I'll leave you. Even I can see from
here. This is a better chart though, because I can actually talk about it in terms of volume, because there's actually something going on which I can talk about. I just said that, but yeah. Okay, well, I suppose we'll move on to the charts then. So we're extremely overbought, number one. Number two, and this is current right now as well. We've got bearish divergence. So yeah. So you could probably assume that from the fact that we've gone up from the 29th. We're at like what? 1-3. Let's go to here. We're on 4, and now we're on 5, 8, 9, 4. So basically nearly 6. So that's giant. Actually, that's a crazy increase. But so between, hold on, let me get to the 30th. Oh, actually yesterday. Hold on, I can't shift. I'm gonna have to do it from here. So that's like a 21% increase, even just within the day. Like from here.
So what I would say is, and I think very difficult charts and
50
give upward.
Yeah.
So what I would say is, whenever the pump like this, and everything goes 20, 30, 40%, for me, one of the most important things to do is to take profit. So if you bought Veracity 35% ago, take 10% profits or 20% profit and just gain, what's the total, say?
From like 30, well, I need to go off here. So from the 30th, it's gone up about 25%.
25%.
So, yeah.
So the next question then would be, what would be the best levels to buy in? Would it be that previous level where it found?
Yeah, I mean, so I'm looking at the volume now. I'm drawing a line here. There's a bit of resistance or support, sorry, on 4981. However, it is extremely weak. So the support level, you can see down here, you can see the volume. There's even 2 more support levels below the strongest support level, and that is pretty much at the price it just started to run up at 4088. When that first big wick happened, everything starts to run up. That's when this new volume is. So, I would want to say, oh yeah, 4981, brilliant price, whatever. But it's so weak that the current situation I have now with the volume.
When you say 4981, is that pretty much 5 cents?
Or is it 0.004981?
It's half a cent.
Yeah. I'm just saying it as it is. Like, I'm not saying 0.000.
All right, because there's no prices on the screen, so nobody can see what prices there are. So you think there'll be a retracement? There could be a retracement back down to that fib level, and that would potentially be a good area to.
I think it's going to fall down all the way back down to over here to 4113 roughly, because it's just there's as of what I have, I think we will see we'll see something along 4978, wherever this area is, where these wicks are, where, like you were saying, like where we before we absolutely blew up, where we saw some sort of level. We probably will see something going on, because there's still a decent level of volume there. However, there's just nothing. The whole thing's a vacuum.
So what we could do is short.
Short. Either way, it's going to come back down. So I'd say just short, yeah.
All right. Okay. Now, what time is it? It is 11:33. We're doing better than we did on Saturday.
Well. I mean, we've only got 3 articles.
We've only got 12 minutes though.
That's fine.
Because a couple of these I want to talk about.
Right, fine. So short Veracity, short the other one,
Lunacy.
Yeah. And then Bitcoin, do it on.
Right, so where are we with? So Kevin O'Leary was on. In England, we call it Dragon's Den. America, they call it Shark Tank, don't they? So Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank has come out and said that this new crypto exchange is going to be the most compliant exchange in the world. Everyone can perfectly safe.
Why are we going to listen to this guy?
We're not.
Ridiculous.
That's why we're going to go on about it.
Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary says new regulatory compliant crypto exchange set to replace Binance and FTX. And is this within America, or is this within everywhere else?
In America.
Okay, right. So venture capitalist Kevin O'Leary says that a major crypto exchange is being set up to launch in the Middle East. So what's going to happen is everywhere other than America is actually going to have something to do, and then there's going to be an American part of it where there's an American website and you can't do anything. And if a new Fox Business interview, O'Leary says that the hostile regulatory climate in the United States is letting innovative crypto firms slip away from the country. He says this hasn't been announced yet, but in Abu Dhabi, they are planning to launch a new exchange to replace both FTX and Binance, and they're going to get billions of dollars on it called M2. It's going to be totally compliant, backed by billions of dollars, incredibly stable, ownership transparency, and it can be used with anybody in the world legitimately on a compliant basis. It's going to become the new standard in exchanges, because you can't hold Bitcoin without exchange of liquidity. Gensler has sued Coinbase, the largest crypto exchange in the US, which is why Fidelity and BlackRock were there on the hill. They were really unhappy because they can't do their ETF. Well, Abu Dhabi is putting up its hand and saying, we can do it over here. If you can't get it done there, we'll do it here. With a new capital of capital, and we're coming to complete. Right. So that's what he said.
It's not going to happen.
So I wouldn't listen to this guy, because he completely shilled FTX because he got paid.
Absolutely.
So he doesn't seem,
Go on.
he doesn't really seem to really know what's going on. He doesn't seem to know a lot in terms of the integrity of an exchange. if he's got some insider information like he has, he must have seen something. So he doesn't really. I don't really think he knows a lot about the how an exchange should look.
No, I don't think he does. What I would say is that currently the US accounts for about 60% of. Is it about 60% of the total money markets is in America?
Yeah.
Now, Abu Dhabi, which bottomless pit of the amount of oil they produce, which I have a theory about, which I'm going about today.
Okay. Maybe for another channel.
Another channel. What I would say is that they might end up taking 5 or 10% of the total share of the world, right? At this moment in time, they are not going to overtake America. They're nowhere near America. Just about having the most money. America, Europe, Switzerland, UK, they've got hundreds of years of banking culture and experience.
Yeah.
You can't replace that with a shiny tower in the middle of the desert and say, look at us, we've got all the money, we're going to be the safest place.
And this is the thing, it's like, and it also, I also think a lot of it boils down to the general population in these places where, like, you know, in America, obviously there's a lot of issues, and in the, you know, a lot of places like England, you know, the cost of living is crazy, and there's a lot of people who are suffering because of this. I'm not saying everyone's in a good position, but statistically, there's so many more people in good positions in America and England, you know, to be able to invest in, you know, cryptocurrencies and things like this.
Yeah.
So the audience is primarily going to be, you know, these Western countries. Whereas if you go look at, you know, Eastern, there's, you know, obviously there are countries which have decently evaluated people on a whole, GDP per capita, whatever it will be. But you know, there's a lot of places where there's quite a lot of poor people, or the wealth disparities even stronger than it may be in other places. So either it is the general population just won't be in crypto because they don't have enough money in order to compete. Because if everything's valued, you know, a lot against dollar, etc., when you're in these countries which have these terrible exchange rates, it's very hard. It might be quite hard to get in, and especially when there's a wealth disparity on a general population level. There's not a lot of people who be getting into crypto. So yeah, you might be able to, you know, go into these, you know, places in the Middle East, but at the same time, I mean, like you were saying, the general audience for crypto is America, and albeit, you know, Western places. So, you know, it's a shame that America is doing, you know, what it seems like it's very best to annoy crypto out of its country, although it is. And you want to say, oh, we don't need America, we can go somewhere place. You can, but at the same time, when the audience is all pretty much in America, it's hard to not ignore that.
Exactly. Right. Next article is to do with. We've got one more semi-serious article, and then we've got the article about Veve. Now, George, who we both know, George is a massive Veve fan. Go through that after this. First of all, the one thing that we ask for is regulation. And this is to do with what regulations come in after the ETFs. Let you have a drink of water, prepare yourself, steel your nerves.
Ready
to get through this.
Oh, can't put the lid on. There we go. Expect new crypto regulations to follow Bitcoin ETFs. Whoa, surprise regulations. Well, got phlegm. Will Bitcoin ETFs attract more regulatory attention to the crypto industry? We can only hope, because many questions need to be answered. Aside from liquidity, what do institutions bring to crypto? What precisely is their value? This is an instructive question to ponder, because there is little consensus on what deeper institutional participation means for an industry that is riven.
No idea, I can't say the word.
Riven, I think Riven sounds nice. Riven with contradictions. The long-run wait for Bitcoin ETF approval, giving pensions and funds exposure to Bitcoin, may well prove to be a positive catalyst for industry growth. But in focusing on price action, observers are missing out on the real benefit of broad-scale institutional adoption. The greatest benefit of deepening institutional adoption may be the regulatory certainty it ushers in. Right. Right, so Bitcoin ETFs will be delayed until the final deadline. The SEC is trying to show that they're not interested and attempting to push the dates until the final deadline, even though both the SEC and BlackRock know the inevitable outcome. BlackRock ETFs. Oh, I can't pleasure it more. That's quite long, actually. I'm not reading this. Seeking regulatory clarity. For those who already have skin in the game, sole traders, trading firms, family funds, and venture capitalists, greater institutional involvement can only be a good thing. When the largest institutions decide they want in, it forces regulators to play ball. Not even provision. I can't speak. Not every provision that's consequently pushed through the statute books will aid the industry. Some will be asinine, but collectively they provide something that's been missing for years: clarity.
Well, first of all,
yeah,
you could see this coming a mile away.
Yeah.
The problem regulates, and what I mean by that is that you go to a regulator and say, okay, we want you to now regulate short-term perpetual use options, and the regulator will go, say what now? Right? So they don't know what they're doing. So you go say, okay, we want you to do a futures ETF for Bitcoin, and they'll go, okay, we know how that works. The SEC will get it, right? Then you go, because a futures ETF doesn't have the requirement to physically hold Bitcoin, paper trade, right? So that's a massive difference.
It's like a bookie bet. It's not really
exactly. It's a bookie bet. Now, come to spot ETFs of anything, Bitcoin, Ethereum, no matter what it is, okay? And you say, right, we're going to buy Bitcoin, but we don't know what it is. Well, it's this electronic digital currency. Yeah, but what is it really? It seems to be a load of numbers on a piece of paper. Well, don't worry about that. We're going to look after it. We're going to keep it in a safe. We're going to keep it secure. Now, these regulators and the SEC are like, well, is it going to be a physical safe? You know, is it going to be where's the Fort Knox? Is it going to be like Fort Knox in America? No, actually, it's a little tiny piece of plastic my hand holds $2 trillion.
Yeah, I think a lot of it, the tangibility of the things which seem to be degrading as we go on as a humanity. That the tangible, like, everything's on a phone now. I feel like maybe it's quite hard for a lot of this to happen, especially when you have finance involved with this system. Obviously, when things are developing, that's like the internet. I mean, you always go on about how similar the blow up of the internet was. How it wasn't anywhere, then it's everywhere. Where crypto is similar same thing. But it's bring that along how the similar it is when people can't develop and carry on with the times in a way where they can't understand it or grow with it or understand it. Like I said,
you're right. When the internet started, people didn't understand. When crypto started, people don't understand it, and it's going to happen, and we want it tomorrow. We have to realize that maybe crypto isn't ready. Maybe we need regulation. I mean, we're still getting the scammers out of the market. FTX, Go, stuff like that. So it just takes time, and ETFs. It's a bit silly, isn't it, that they're going to approve ETFs and then bring in regulation when really they should have had the regulation in 2 years ago and then applied that regulation to Bitcoin.
Yeah. No, it's stupid. It's completely stupid.
Anyway, let's move on to Iron Man NFT.
Oh,
you see what I did there? Iron Man NFT. For those of you who don't know, Veve is an app, I believe, on the App Store and on the Google Play Store, where you can buy and trade, I believe, Disney. Is it Disney? Only Disney?
I think they're partnering with, it might be Marvel, Disney, Funko. It might be Funko. Where they have the whole arcing thing.
Now, I'm not going to be negative about this, so I'll let you read this, and then I'm not going to be negative about it.
Okay.
just for the sake of George.
Marvel and Funko ally to Lord Crypto Man's. Whoa? Iron Man's. Sorry, my brain. Let me read that again. Marvel and Funko Alley to Lord Iron Man's heritage on Veve.
I don't know. It could be Vive, could be Veve. I'm going to go with Vive.
Vive, okay. Marvel Comics and Funko are on the brink of powering Iron Man's renowned 60-year comic book heritage through physical and tangible collectibles, jump-starting on Veve from October the 18th. At the center of this venture are 5 magnificent 18-inch tangible versions of Iron Man, limited to only 3,000 items with a price tag of $150 each. Each definite purchase accompanies a matching digital counterpart. Already, the Funk Gold vinyl collectible is primed to be a beloved choice among fans, owing to being the rarest of its kind. The primary motive behind these Iron Man figures is to boost fandom in various forms and secure ownership of IP through the power of blockchain technology, invoking incitement and loyalty and breathing new life into the Iron Man character, as quoted by Vive's co-founder David Yu. What? I am Iron Man, and what do you think about this massive gold figure, 18-inch, and retailing at $150 each? There'll be 5 variants and limited to 3,000 pieces.
Right. So what I understand, you go into these like release, and you bet your $50 or $10, whatever, it to get your NFT.
Yeah.
And then it's released to you, and it can be, I don't know, is it bronze, silver, and gold or something like that?
Must be. Yeah.
You can get rare one. You get a rare one, you can normally sell it for like $1,000, $2,000, $5,000. So
yeah.
I think what this, think of all the NFT things that we've looked at recently, apart from the charity ones, Vive has such a big set of partners. It's not going to fail.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only thing is, how many NFTs do they have?
I don't know. I assume the 3,000 items is the figurines.
Yeah.
Not so, unless it's a representation, NFT representation of the physical good, so that therefore it has 3,000, and you have a chance of getting, bronze, silver, or gold.
A rare one, yeah.
Like on the mint, it'll be a random mint.
Now, the one other thing I want to tell you about this, don't know, is this is closed. Call it a closed market, a closed shop. You can't take your NFTs out of Vive.
That makes sense.
So they're stuck in there for now. It's going to have its own token, which isn't launched yet, which will of course cover. But I see the revenue model here. I understand.
Yeah.
And I think, if you like Marvel, go and get an Iron Man.
Yeah, why not?
Not sponsored, by the way.
Although I do think it's a good idea that it's only within their app, because of when you've got a physical good like this, when it's let out into the random world. We've talked about it before, a very long time ago when we were when we were doing podcasts. Well, we're still doing podcasts, but isn't like when we were doing it quite a while ago. We were talking about, I think it was wine or something, and like NFT representations of things being physical. That you need a surefire way of confirming the good is still with the NFT, because you can't really tie it together. You can with code and stuff, but it's very hard to have NFT representation of a physical good, and it be 100% confirmed all the time that it's still within itself.
Yeah.
But when it's within the app, if you just had the NFT into the open world, it'd be next to impossible. You could just sell it and that's that. But with Vive, I think you can kind of control. I think you can probably control a bit easier. Okay, if you're going to sell this NFT, can you confirm that you are also sending across the physical thing? So yeah.
That was with Banksy, wasn't it, as well?
Yeah, that was one.
Some Banksy things. Right, okay. Now, we've got to the quiz. Before we start the quiz, a couple of things we need people to do. We need them to smash the love button, smash the like button, follow us, subscribe to us.
Click every button but the leave button.
Hit every button but the leave button. And now, Brogan can relax.
It's been a hard day. Yeah.
Hard day. You brought the charts up, have you?
Yeah, I should bring this up. Why not?
What's the price of Bitcoin?
28,297.
So 28.3 we're holding at. Well, that's good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a special quiz today.
I know what I'm going to do.
Because today, believe it or not, Brogan,
Is it,
you know this.
is it what?
It's my birthday
I know,
today.
I know, I know. I
My
wanted
birthday.
to talk about it, but you know, we've had everything else to talk about.
Well, now you can mess around while I do the quiz. So for those of you that are new here, every day we do charts, do price action, signals, we do the news, and at the end, as a bit of a wind down for us as well as for you, we ask a few questions on a quiz. And this is just a crypto quiz to test your general knowledge. If you're on certain platforms, you'll win a small amount of crypto. If not, put the answer into the chat anyway, and we'll give you a shout out. So the first question. The total Bitcoin supply is 69 million. Is that true or false? Are there ever going to be 69 million Bitcoin? All you have to do is type true or false chat, whatever on wherever you watch, whether you watch on an exchange, you watch on another streaming platform, just put comment chat with the correct answer. And I'll give you, I don't know, 30, 40 seconds. Web3 Superstar, thank you for the happy birthday cake or love hearts or whatever they may be. We are going to come down to 20,000 again, by the way, Web3 Superstar. No matter what you say, going to happen.
Yeah. You've got a shining hat, you've got a cake, and a happy birthday.
Very good. The box for me, so we'll have to restart the app. Has it shown up for you?
No, I'm not logged in on the place.
Don't worry. Let me go back again. So the total supply of Bitcoin is that going to be 69 million at any point. All you have to do is put true or false chat. Oh, and it's worked perfectly.
That's good.
Right, here we go. So the answer is false. The total supply of Bitcoin is never going to be more than 21 million. There's only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoin. 69,000 was, of course, 69 was, of course, the peak of the last bull run. Congratulations to all of you that got that right. Thank you for the fear to read.
I was about to say that, but my chat just got reset, so I can't read it.
Right, next question. You never know, I might get some birthday cake today, but I am watching my figure. My body is a temple.
Right. Absolutely.
And let's start the next question. The next question is Ethereum proof of work or proof of stake? Is Ethereum currently proof of work, proof of stake? All you have to do is type POW or POS chat. All you have to do. And the box has worked for you now. So is Ethereum proof of work or proof of stake?
So that's what all old men say.
What's that?
I think you're talking about your body as a temple and whatnot.
I'm aging like a fine wine that's been open, left out in the shine.
Yep.
Thank you for my little birthday cake. That's greatly. You know the first question of the day that we ask. Nobody ever answers the question. It's like giving kind of shock. Wake.
Yeah, you gotta wake them up. Yeah.
First question. It's like, oh,
so
we're
they
now
meet the stream
interacting.
and go to sleep, and then they have like a body clock which wakes them up for the quiz.
Sonia, Sonia Bullet. She always comes on the stream at 11:45, 11:40 every day without fail. Comes in. 30 correct answers. Still not a lot, Not a lot. Anonymous, Baba, Tia, congratulations. Shazia, Loki, Feroz, Marianne, congratulations. Rocky, Tariq. Nobody got paid a visit by the RNG today. Well, so far. So far, Damon, poor are you? Congratulations. All got that right. answer, by the way, is that Ethereum is proof of stake. It was proof of work last year. Then at the end of last year, it switched over to proof of stake. So you are all right to type that. And remember, wherever you are, Miss or Mr. 52052025, you can also join. Put the answer in the chat. Give you a shout out. Should I ask now? Let's give Brogan the choice. Difficult or easy question, Brogan?
Easy.
Easy question. This easy question. And it's a number. Very simple number. What is number for FUD? CZ is a fairly famous crypto personality, goes on Twitter, and whenever the FUD posted about anything, he always holds up Brogan. And that's a clue.
Yep.
Because that means the numbers 1 and 5. Unless he's an alien. If he was an alien, would he have 3 fingers or
3?
Or 4 fingers? 3.
Maybe 3, because they always have a really huge middle one, then 2 small.
So what are we saying? Could be reptilian.
No.
You know?
I'm not saying that. I mean, you can say that all you want.
So what's the number that he says for FUD? All you got to do, type in chat. You know what's really cute? On one of the platforms, we just got to 60 followers, but we have exactly watch, and that would be really cute to think that all followers are watching us at the same time. Yeah. It's not though, but it would be nice. Okay, let me see where we are. 46 correct answers. Now we're starting to cook with correct.
What did you say?
Trunks. Now we're starting to cook correct.
All right.
There we go. I've just pasted that in there, so we've got a record of
I
it.
seem to have an invisible area.
What?
My camera.
Right.
There's a line here for some reason.
7. Did I say 67 or 67? We've got 7. I think there may be a lag again. Elena, Dicky, Cordy, Fear again, Lynn, Hart. That's a nice name. Congratulations. Chevon, Ghost, Camel, Mavi, Fathi, Shid. Right. Let the next question. Brogan, easy or hard?
Hard.
Hard question.
Yep.
Well, we know what happens with a hard question, don't we?
What?
There are fewer winners on the hard question. Right. Now, I am going to tell you how to play Chicken Quiz.
Oof.
Because this is a harder question, we halve the number of winners. So what you have to do is you have to wait until the counter is nearly run down to answer. Because if you answer too soon, more than 50 people are going to get this right, and you might not win a bot.
No.
So this is the question. Hotel Chocolat have just notified me. Are you ready for
Yeah.
again? Because this is important. Just landed our limited edition Black Forest Gatto velvetized cream.
Oh.
Oh, what is going on? Pink Heart, thank you for my birthday wishes. Thank you, Zohab. Where are all these people getting this lovely little happy birthday thing from?
I'll put happy birthday on the screen, so.
Oh.
I've got happy birthday, I've got cake, I've got put a hat on you.
Box appeared again, I'll have to start. We're at 40. By the way, we've 4,000 followers somewhere.
That's good.
I think the problem is I don't, not my bandwidth, but my thing isn't working properly. Remember the answer in lowercase. See, people know the game.
Good.
You know that because there was hardly anybody got that right until the last 10 seconds, and everyone got it right. Congratulations. Called Justin, Louis, Riga, Cordy, Zoab, Jace, Kana. You all got them right. You would not believe how it is allocated this SHIB.
Ouch.
So 3 people got 0.7, 0.6, 0.04, right? And then 3 other people got 33, 47, and 7.
Ridiculous.
Absolutely. Congratulations. Tariq, that getting on your nerves. You know, I tell you what, I'm not lying. If you follow rewards for getting the questions right, I'd say 75% of the that's less than average. I don't understand it. It's not fair. I mean, I think Tariq is being singled out by the monkey. I think the monkey has taken a liking. Right, only 8 got that right. Should we ask an easy question? Yes. Okay. So the simple question: what lowercase? Remember, what surname of the owner of X? What's the surname of the owner of X? Type it in the chat. I'll give you a shout out. And if you are somewhere else, you might get SHIB for the answer. Remember, when you come here, this is the end of the show. So if you've missed the end of the show, make sure to watch us on catch up. Every day, first 45, 50 minutes, TA, news, opinion, it's everything else. It's a bit heavy at times. So the last 10 of the show, Brogan plays Hangman sometimes. He puts hats on me, and I ask quiz questions.
Yep.
And sometimes you might not know the answer to these questions, and you learn something. Quite a few people are getting this right.
It's good. Oh.
It's not bad, is it? In fact, a lot of people are getting it now. Who is his surname? Just paste in the chat. What day has this man got to crypto? Well, first of all, Shiba Inu is named after a dog. Doge, likely going to be tipping currency of X. Yep. So he has a lot to do with crypto. His surname is, of course, Musk. Elon Musk. Lots of correct answers. Frederick, Mahmood, Paul, just Paul. Rajesh. See, I like the mindset of Paul, just Paul, because the question, the form will say, you know, please enter your full name. And Paul said to himself, you know what? You're not getting my full name. It's Paul, just Paul.
That's true. That's very true, actually.
Right? I like that about. I want to know about whatever happened to Cool Bunny Toaster.
Who? I don't see. I saw him.
Yeah, we had something like that. He's disappeared. King. Congratulations. Riga. Emil. Keshav. Prathipan. Marianne. He's Tariq. Tariq won hardly anything again. Munaya is Chevron. Congratulations, all of you. Next question. I'm getting loads of birthday cakes. It is lovely.
That's good.
Thank you, everybody. My first birthday wish came at 3 minutes past midnight last night. But it's in WoW. Said, is it midnight your time yet? And I went, yes.
That's nice.
It was my birthday, yeah. So, easy or hard, Brogan?
Hard.
Hard question. How hard?
Extremely hard. Hard as you can do.
Extremely hard.
Yep.
Have you still got on that thing on your? Have you what have you got on the screen right now?
CoinMarketCap.
CoinMarketCap.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, this is a difficult question. To the nearest 1 million, what supply of Ethereum? I want you to type. So if you think supply of Ethereum is 100 million, you type in 100. No M, no zeros, 100. You need to know to the nearest million the total supply of Ethereum as it stands. Tariq, now the monkey Brogan is getting on my nerves. Remember, the nearest 1 million, you need to type in the number. So if you think there is 100 million ETH, type in 100. If you think there's 150 million ETH, type in 150. There are a lot of people typing 1M. Not the answer. There is somebody.
You said, what's the answer?
What is the answer? Tariq, I don't need the M. Put the number. Web3 Superstar, you haven't got the question because I said to the nearest 1 million what is the supply of it, and you've given me the precise amount. So unfortunately, Web3, you got that question.
That's so much cheating.
15 people got that right. That was a good question, Brogan. Yep. The answer is 120. There are just over 120 million ETH. So, Frederick, Jules, Jonas, Pete, Juan, BTC, Mavic, Mohammed, Oleg, Al-Jubail, Etham, Jace. Well done, all of you. 120 was the answer. Congratulations to all of you that got that right. Remember as well, you have to listen to the question. If you don't listen to the question, you are more than likely going to get it wrong. And in that instance, right, are we going to ask an easy question now?
Yeah, the easiest one you can do now.
The easiest one I can do.
But not like a 2+2 thing.
Easiest question. Okay, this is the easiest question I can think of, really. In lowercase, what does BTC stand for?
Right, there you go.
What does BTC stand for? So just give me the 7-letter name. Which ticker is all you have to do. People are still typing 1 million. Megumi, congratulations. I think most people get that right. Now, before we go, after this question, what I want you all to do, and we're going to screenshot it as well, I want you all to put the price you think Bitcoin will be at the end of the year. I want you to put it in the chat, and Brogan will screenshot the answer.
Yep, what everyone reckons.
And we will give a prize away, person. We will give a prize away to the person on our Christmas show who got closest.
Yeah.
49, 50 correct answers. Lots and lots of correct answers. Web3 Superstar, you win a prize. You get all the questions wrong all the time.
Yeah. I remember, guys, he can say what he wants to you because it's his birthday. Just remember that. All right.
Right, okay, so that's the end of that. The answer, of course, Bitcoin is BTC is Bitcoin. So Jace, Jonas, Pecon, Fia, Crypto Third Eye, Jeras, Gumi, Emil, Cordy. Right, where Tariq hasn't won more than 10 all day.
Oh.
Paul got 5.
Nice.
Just 1.1, 1.5. He won. Crypto Elena, congratulations. Margarita, well done, everybody. Right. So Tariq put 30,000. Jackal have put 31,000. Paul's 29,500. Are you screenshotting?
Do you want me to write it down?
Well, you got to screenshot them because answers are in chat.
But I'll just write it down because then
all right,
it'll be easier.
Yeah, but there might be too many for me to read out to you.
But how am I going to screenshot everything? Because there's people who are spamming like crap links. How am I going to screenshot everything? I'll just get Notepad up. Easy.
Okay. So you make So what's going to be the price of Bitcoin at the end of December? And what I will do is I will appear on the street dressed as Santa Claus, and we're going to put all of your names into a hat, and we're going to pick out winners. That's what we'll do, you know. So we have an end of year show. We had one last year. Can't leave. We're on certain platforms, but we had an awards show where we gave awards to the best streaming people, the best coin, all these kind of things. Good show. It was a load of fun last year. Same thing again this year.
All right, I've got Megumi, Jonas, E7, BB7. Tariq knows.
Tariq 30. Who else? Bad Mech 2435. Jackal 31. Tariq. Right, okay. Perfect. We've got some guessing. Has Web3 Superstar guessed? No. Web3 Superstar has gone back to sleep. So, perfect. Now, that is the end of the show. So what we do now is we normally drop a box in a certain place. I am back tomorrow. It's 11 o'clock. Same place, same time. Please, it's my birthday. You're going to do one thing for me today. Hit the follow button.
Yes.
Hit the like button. That's all I want. Hit the like button. Savas, chat. Hello, Savas.
Hello.
You've just joined us at the end of the show. I'm going to go and eat birthday cake now. As you can see, it's my birthday today.
Yeah.
Brogan has pointed out.
Yeah.
So all we want, follow and a like. All we want on my birthday.
Yeah.
An old man's a like and a follow. So I'm now going to drop the box. What time is it? 10 past, quarter past? Perfect timing. Right.
And that's what I've got on the list.
Perfect. I will see you all in the morning, bright and breezy. Let me drop a box. Before we go. And thank you, as always. Brogan will do the outro now. He likes to do that, and he's good at it.
Well, yeah, I'll say what I mean. I should, you know what? Like I said, I should just send an energy ball. How? I don't get the those things.
No,
I'm not gonna say it. I always say the same. I should probably record it. Thank you all for being here. Hopefully, we said something which helped you. You learned something. You're like, oh, that could be interesting. Oh, yeah. that'll help me. Or yes, I'll buy at that price, whatever it might be. Hopefully, we did something like that. Thank you for spending the time out of your day. We started at 11. So an hour and 13 minutes out of your day. Thank you for spending that with us on the stream and talking to us. Most important part is that you've spoken to us, and that's the whole point of a live stream. That we that we communicate. Otherwise, we'd be doing videos. So thank you all. We do appreciate it, and hope you have a great rest of your day.
Perfect. See you all tomorrow.
Bye. Bye.